With Subway and China, whatever.
Presentation will be starting in about 5 minutes. Here's breakfast. Good morning, Melissa. Hi, good morning. Happy Cinco de Mayo. How are you? Good, how are you? We're going to be live on Facebook with this.
Actually, as well as small businesses. Tip yourself. Oh, yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good.
Any seats available? One of the seats taken. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's all yours. I don't like the guy.
Yeah, he told me I couldn't roll a burrito.
Oh, gosh. This is World Cup too.
People are trickling in. So if you want to grab your breakfast real quick and your coffee or water or orange juice. If you're a new member and you haven't got your coffee yet, please bring it I might be doing the thing. Sorry. Trying to be good.
Okay, I guess the mix like little
Very nice to meet you as well.
It's another like 2 hours or later. I got married. I was like, I know this is what I was
So make sure that you get my Lamborghini signed up if you want it.
I will. I have it. Okay. We'll send him. All right.
I want chip.
Okay, Commando.
I'd like you heard the Tom speech. I want Tom.
Okay. So this
Money is not
this is the best guy to do.
because I have it.
I'll make it. Best thing to do is build you a Lego set. And put mouse pads. Yes. On there with the little Hellcat.
That's like
And then get you a little,
I knew the general manager was at scan or something. And so I got to know
Susan. Wow.
Hi.
Hey, Roxy.
Happy Cinco de Mayo! So we have a lot of information to get through in a very short period of time, so if I could just have your attention for a little bit, we'll get through this and hopefully you'll learn some information and find some resources that will help you grow your business. Welcome to your Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce. Our mission is to aggressively grow and promote an economically vibrant business community, and we're so happy that you've joined us in that mission. So with that, I'm going to turn the microphone over to our new CEO, Mr. Tim Quinn. Where did you go? There he is.
Thank you, Roxy, and thank you again for everyone for being here. From our ambassadors to our new members. We couldn't do what we do without your support, so we really appreciate you being there for us, because you know we're here for the business community. We're going through some new things with our board, doing a values exercise, a little SWOT analysis, and the number one thing we came up with, core value for the chamber, is supporting local business. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to support you in everything that you do to make sure that you're successful. So thank you all for being here today. We're excited to tell everybody about all the great things, great events, programs, and everything we have to offer you to make you successful. So thank you all for coming, and we'll be talking to you about all this great stuff here as we go, and I'll be back up here in a little bit. So thank you.
Thank you, Tim. We're so pleased to have Tim as our CEO. So, with that, I'm going to ask you to take out your packets and pull out your agendas so you can follow along with the things that we're going to be going through. Directly behind your agendas are some pieces of information that we're going to be going through as well. But before we get to that, I'm going to ask you to take out your phones because it's picture time. We're going to be doing some self-introductions, but before we do the self-introductions even, I'm going to ask our new members to come up for their class. So, A3F Notary and Live Scan. Thank you.
My name is Aaron Hamilton with A3F Notary and Live Scan. So I'm a mobile notary and live scan. So I work 7 days a week. I come out to your home business, or I meet you at a Starbucks or here. If you'd like to visit your notary or live scan, I can meet you. I've done a prison notary yesterday. But it worked out smooth. I'm safe. Hospital visits, care homes, or if you're doing a refi purchase on your home or property, I can come out and notarize the documents for you as well. Aaron Hamilton, notary and live scan. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Okay, next up we have appreciation of Adload Technologies. And we're gonna try and turn and talk to the people downstairs as well. So don't forget to turn it.
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Dustin Cox, I'm with Untitled Technologies. We are a digital advertising platform that's actually put digital LED billboards on the back of semi-trailers. And we go up and down I-5, 99, pretty much the entire Central Valley area. We highlight local businesses and regional businesses to generate more revenue for you guys. So glad to be part of the chamber. Thank you, and have a great morning.
Hey, can I put a quick plug? Adload, we've used them. 75,000 hits is what we got. So, you got a tight budget, you won't once you work with them. We've really been very excited with the partnership with them.
Thank you, Paul.
And you're stuck with me.
Appreciate the shout out.
Next up is Appreciation Financial. Which one of you wants to talk?
I guess it's me. I'm Gerardo. This is my better looking half. Jesse. We run the Stockton branch for Appreciation Financial, retirement, life and health insurance. What else do we do? The ERC, wills, trust, all sorts of stuff. We primarily work with educators and small businesses. And right now, because everyone was hurt by COVID, right now we're helping a lot of businesses get some federal money for their businesses to get that COVID relief going, and helping them stay compliant with that new California law that makes you offer them your employees a retirement plan. So that's it.
Thank you, Gerardo.
Oh, good. Black.
Excellent.
Thank you so much. Okay, I never know how to pronounce your Umna? True? Adrian,
What's the business?
I can't. E-M-U-N-A-H. Emna, true? Emunia, true. Thank you. I never say it right. Is Adrian here? I thought she was here. Okay. GAF materials.
Yeah, my name is Brian Davis. I'm with GAF. We're North America's largest roofing manufacturer. We have about 30 facilities across the country. We have a small facility here in Stockton with about 35 employees. And we make rolled roofing, asphaltic type roofing at our facility, but our company makes shingles and other things and accessories across the country. We've been in business out off of Waterloo Road since the mid-'80s, and it's changed ownership a couple times, and we've had ownership of it since the late '90s. So that's it.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, Wendy wasn't able to make it. LLP professionals?
That would be me.
Yes.
So hello everyone, my name is Lisa of LLC, LLP Professionals. I'm a startup, so I'm a newbie to the arena of the business world. Nurse full-time, but trying to branch over to doing real estate development. Not so much development, but like getting rentals and that sort of thing, doing duplexes, fourplexes, and then on the back end also assisting my fiance with his transport business. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Okay, is anyone here from Loan Depot? These people actually RSVP'd to me, sorry guys. Market House, is Ryan here?
Oh, I'll shame him when I see him.
Thank you, Lisa. Helen Pastron? Okay. Davis?
Yes.
Come on up.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Davis Tran, and this is Albert Tasman. We're the co-owners of Proberry Pharmacy Services. We've been in business since 2019. We focus on hospice care and assisted living facilities. I saw Wagner Heights on the list there, so I don't know if they're here, but that'd be the type of facility that we would be servicing. We're a closed-door pharmacy. We opened our doors a few months before the pandemic, so it's been very interesting for us, and we're very happy to be here. Yeah.
Now the real picture.
Now the real picture.
There you go.
Thank you, welcome. Okay, Stockton Regis, and so the last three are not here, I can tell you. I missed somebody. You're not on my list.
We're not in that.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's right. All right. So with that, I'm going to pass the mic around to our ambassadors so they can introduce themselves. But before I do that, well, my ambassadors who I made move downstairs, please come up and introduce yourselves. We are family here for all you new members. My ambassadors know that I'm kind of a meanie.
No.
Good morning and welcome to all you new members. I'm Melissa Gomes, General Manager at Weber's Town Hall and also Ambassador Chair for the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce.
A member of the board.
And member of the board.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Marcia with Dazzling Cleaning Service, do residential and commercial cleaning. And welcome again.
Hello there. I'm Bruce Adams with the Stockton Corral. We sing for the community. And our last concert this season is May 2-2. So see me if you're interested. It's a good choral music.
And it's their 70th anniversary.
70th anniversary, yes.
Hi, my name's Joe Curtis. I'm with 105.9 The Bull, your local country station. Thank you.
And a coach at St.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Loretta Lee. I represent Junior League of San Joaquin County. It's a service organization similar to Rotary. I'm also a graduate of Tim Quinn's first Leadership Stockton class, and I'm a former board member.
Thank you for all of you out there who were so kind to make some space up here. Next, Susan.
I'm behind the ball for the live stuff, but anyway, Susan Cruz, I'm with AFLAC. I am an ambassador, I'm tripping on the board, and I am co-chair of the Liaison Committee.
Okay, I'm going to make it come up here because my cord's not going to reach. Can you take a minute?
Hi, my name's Dahlia. I work for Second Harvest of the Greater Valley here at Food Bank in Manteca. We're not a new member to the chamber, but we really want to get involved more with our community. So if you two are also looking to give back to your community, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.
Thank you, Dahlia. I'm going to ask you all to start coming up as you did last week, or last month.
Hi, I'm Victor Randolph, and I work with KRVR, The River, and KVIN, The Vine, Classic Hits, and Golden Oldies. I'm also an ambassador and a former board member.
And I'm Becky Costa with Mitsubishi Chemical Advanced Materials.
Hi, I'm Gloria Blaine. I'm with Diamond Care. We have an at-home care program for seniors who are trying to stay in their own homes. We also have 2 residential facilities for seniors and adults with cognitive and physical disabilities.
Hello, everybody. My name is AJ. I am the co-owner of Downtown Junk Removal and Hauling. So if you guys have junk, feel free to give us a call. The only thing we don't take is hazardous waste and dead bodies.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Maria Abasolo with Werner Properties, and I am also one of the ambassadors for the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce.
My microphone's not moving over.
It's not.
I don't think you need to
Okay, I'm Paul. I'll give you a hint. Go Heat!
Go Heat!
So, Stockton Heat, March 11th. Make a note. We will be having a playoff game. Yeah, man, I stuck in March. So, anyways, and what else am I supposed to? I've got playoffs on my brain. So, that's it. Oh, and Mike Love was announced as the top coach in the AHL.
Oh, wait. Is Dustin Wolf coming back?
And go Heat! Go Heat!
Hi, welcome to all the members. My name is Lisa Craig. I am a board member of the Stockton Chamber of Commerce, and I actually represent Lodi as well as a couple of businesses. I have a planning company called the Craig Group, which works nationally. And also, I am the manager for Kettleman Station in Lodi, so I encourage you all to branch out, and any friends, family, colleagues who have businesses in Lodi, encourage them to become a member of the Stockton Chamber because of all the information and all the valuable resources that this organization provides to any business in the greater Stockton area.
Thank you. Okay, with that, I'm going to turn the microphone back over to Tim. I'm going to ask you guys to oh, Scott, come here.
So, besides being a cameraman, my name is Scott Graffius. I'm with Steel Insurance, an independent insurance broker in Stockton. Any insurance needs, commercial, personal lines, life insurance, you name it. Anyway, there's enough room for everybody here. I'm also co-chair with the Liaison Committee with Susan Cruz. And, excuse me, welcome to the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce.
So I don't usually forget people. I'm sorry about that.
I'm just a pat.
With that, I'm going to turn the microphone back over to Tim, but I'm going to ask you to flip your packet over to the next page, 2 pages, because you're going to see the flyers for the upcoming events.
Thank you, Roxy. All right. So as you can see here, we like to have a lot of fun. We're a big family, but we get a lot of things done. We're really busy. This time of year is kind of wrapping up the end of our fiscal year. We have a lot of events coming up. So before I was the CEO, I was a special events director and a leadership Stockton program director. And kind of during this transition, I'm wearing those hats still. But we'll be looking for a new events coordinator and a leadership Stockton coordinator here. The job description should be up hopefully by the end of this week, if not early next week. So we're looking to hire some great people here to come in and help us at the chamber. So if you know anybody, please refer them over to us. So I'll just kind of go over what we got going on for events. Coming up this evening, we have our monthly mixer at Oakmont at Brookside. It's going to be Cinco de Mayo theme. They're going to have a lot of great food. It's over on Brookside Road behind the Marriott properties right there. It's a fantastic facility, assisted living, memory care facility. They do a great job. During the whole COVID pandemic, they didn't have any COVID outbreaks at their facility. It was amazing, the care they took for their residents and their staff there. So we're going to go help them celebrate that and have a good time tonight. So come on out 5:15, 7:15 tonight at Oakmont at Brookside. And then coming up on May 19th, we have our biggest event of the year. We have our State of the City. We're going to have Mayor Kevin Lincoln is going to come out and give his first in-person State of the City address. We did it last year virtually, last 2 years virtually, but last year was Mayor Lincoln's first year, and we did a nice video and everything like that. But we're excited to be back in person on May 19th out at the Port of Stockton. We're going to be in Shed 20. It's right along the water there. They usually house rice in the shed, but this time of year there's no rice. So we clean it up, make it look nice. We have a great time out there. It'll be us and then 700 of our closest friends. So coming out, it's going to be a great opportunity to hear from the mayor on his plans for the next year and all the great things that he's done over this past year. We'll have exhibit booths for our platinum sponsors as well as the City of Stockton departments. So coming out, it's going to be a fantastic day celebrating Stockton. Tickets are $45 each. It's doors open at 10:30, lunch at noon, and then as soon as everyone's gone through the buffet line, we'll get the program started, usually about 12:30, 12:40, and then we'll be out of there by 1:30, 2 o'clock at the latest. So get your tickets. We're selling really fast here. Get your tickets now. If you can't make it, we're going to live stream the event on our website and social media as well. So if you can't make it in person, we'll have a live stream and we'll have it recorded so you can watch it back at a later time if you need to. But there's nothing like getting out there in person, feeling the energy and the excitement. The mayor's office and the council members are also going to be giving out keys to the city to people in their districts. We're going to hear from the Port of Stockton Commissioner Anthony Barquette, the commission chairman. He's going to give a little state of the port. They are rocking and rolling. If you've driven by the port now, they've got anywhere between 7 to 9 ships in dock at one time. It's amazing. They're just all lined up. They're doing amazing things. Last year they had their best year ever, and they're 20% ahead of that this year. So it's amazing. All the great things going on at the port. So coming out and support that. May 14th and 15th is a Flavorfest. Krista's going to talk a lot more about Flavorfest here, but we have some volunteer opportunities for the chamber. We're in charge of the craft beer and wine tent. We're still looking for about 10 more shifts to fill. So if you want to volunteer on Sunday, we've got 3 shifts. Let me know afterwards. I'll get you the link for the email for that so you can sign up, pick your shift, and fill out your little waiver form. And then exciting news, on June 2nd, we will be having our Business Awards Luncheon in person for the first time since 2019. So this is breaking news. You guys will be the first to hear it except for the selection committee. We're going to announce our honorees today. So for Business of the Year, we've got Oakmont at Brookside for all their hard work for their staff and their residents over the pandemic. and the things they do for the community as well. Our small business of the year is going to be Omer Photo. He's just across the street over here, Tim Omer, for all his tireless support of our community events. And he's one of the last camera shops in the area here where you can actually go take your film and get developed. He's got cameras. He's got all the stuff you need for if you're a camera enthusiast and everything like that. So it's amazing the things he's doing. Our young professional of the year is going to be Elizabeth Kim with New Miller and Beardsley. She's a board member of ours. She's really taken a big step with our guide program, which Frank will talk about in a little bit, as well as she's very involved with the Stockton Symphony and all the things they're doing. And she actually plays in the Stockton Symphony as well. She's a very talented lawyer as well as a musician and just such a big heart for the community. And then we have our business managers of the year. We have Lori Diaz-Liticote and Suzanne Grande from Partners Commercial Real Estate. They're kind of a team. So we're honoring them as the business managers of the year. And we also have a community benefit award going to Dr. Maggie Park for all of our hard work during the pandemic. She was kind of thrust into the spotlight there, and she did a lot. It was hard dealing with the federal, the state, all the things that were passing down. They kind of kicked it down to the county level and said, you decide. So it was a tough time, and she did a lot of hard work to keep us safe here in San Joaquin County. So those are our business awards winners, and we've got some exciting announcements here. Our ambassadors of the year, our volunteer winners, so you're going to be the first to hear here. Our liaison ambassador of the year is going to be Victor Randolph. Thank you, Victor, for all your hard work with the ambassador committee and going out and doing those surveys. The ambassadors, if you don't know, they go out and visit our members about 2 months before their renewal date, just to sit down with them, talk to them, see what's good, what's bad, and how we can help make sure they're getting the best out of their chamber membership. So thank you, Victor, and all the ambassadors for everything you do, because you're definitely an important arm of the Stockton Chamber. And then we have our ambassador of the year. We've got AJ Reed. AJ Reed. Congratulations, AJ. You'll be the ambassador of the year for all of her hard work. She's referred a whole bunch of new members. She's at the ribbon cuttings. She's everywhere. So she's mentored a lot of new members as well. So thank you, AJ, for your continued support. And then our overall Sam and Cindy Ward Volunteer of the Year. This award is named after former volunteers of the Stockton Chamber who unfortunately passed away too soon. But Sam and Cindy Ward were volunteers with the Chamber for over 20 years, probably 30 years. They were at everything. They were amazing people. They had an insurance company here in Stockton. Unfortunately, Cindy passed away from cancer a while ago, and then Sam passed away a couple years after that. But we just thank them for all their hard work, so we named the award after them. So our Sam and Cindy Ward Volunteer of the Year will be Susan Cruz with Aflac. So we're going to be honoring all of our Business Awards winners that I just announced, as well as the 2021 and 2020 Business Awards winners. We invited them to the lunch, and a lot of them are going to be there. We're going to recognize them as well because in 2020 and 2021 we weren't able to get together in person, so we just honored them virtually on Facebook and on our website and everything. So we're going to invite them to have lunch on us and come celebrate and honor them again as well. That'll be June 2nd, 11:30 a.m. at the Hilton Stockton. So mark your calendars, get your tickets. You can go on our website, stocktonchamber.org, or contact the chamber, and we can get you tickets for the luncheon for that. And then later on in June, on June 23rd, we will have our installation dinner, thanking our outgoing board president for 2 years, Chris Kay. During the pandemic, he was a holdover. He stayed an extra year. So 2020-2022 president Chris Kay will be outgoing, and then we'll be installing our new president, Kay Roostaller, with Family Resource and Referral Center, as well as the new board, executive committee, and 5 new board members coming onto the board. So tickets for that will go on sale soon. I got to get the website updated. It was on my list of things to do this week. I haven't got there yet. But so tickets will go on sale soon. Mark your calendar. June 23rd, Stockton Golf and Country Club. And then in August 25th, we're going to be having our diversity mixer at the Port of Stockton Albert Lindley House with the Hispanic Chamber, Asian American Chamber, African American Chamber, and Delta, the Waterway Chambers of Commerce. We're going to invite all of our members, have a party out at the Port of Stockton Albert Lindley House. It's a great time. It's an amazing facility out there if you've never been out there. So mark your calendars for that, August 25th. Then September, we're bringing back our Industrial Technology Barbecue for the first time since 2019. That's where we honor new and expanded industrial and manufacturing businesses in San Joaquin County to thank them for either coming to San Joaquin County or staying in San Joaquin County and keeping those jobs, keeping that tax revenue, and keeping everything that they do here locally. So that's coming up in September. October, we have our Ag Hall of Fame induction. We induct new members into the San Joaquin County Agricultural Hall of Fame every year. It's been going on for over 30 years with that event. We used to tie in with our Stockton Ag Expo that went away in 2008. I was the Stockton Ag Expo exhibitor salesman. That's when I started at the chamber back in 2005. A long time ago. So that's in October. And then every November, we have our Athena Awards Luncheon where we honor 2 women from the community with the Athena Award, and then we have a Young Athena Award as well. So nominations for Ag Hall of Fame and Athena will be opening here in the next couple months. So keep your eyes on that. If you know anybody in the agricultural field, or if you know any women in the community here doing amazing things, keep your eyes open for that. And then every April, we have a golf tournament. We just had our golf tournament last Monday on the 25th of April. It was a huge success, sold out, 144 people out of Brookside. So mark your calendars for April 3rd of 23 at Stockton Golf and Country Club for our next golf tournament. So if you want to play, sign up for that early because we do sell out. So as you can see, we have a lot of great events. We have a mixer first Thursday of every month on top of all of our big events for the year. So there's a lot of things to do. People that say there's nothing to do in Stockton aren't looking hard enough because there's so much to do here in Stockton. And Krista will tell you more about all the stuff that's going on here. So thank you guys again for listening to all my events. I have one more thing to say. Switch pages. All right. So when I wasn't doing events, as I said, I was a special the Leadership Stockton director as well. I'm a Leadership Stockton class of 2008 graduate, and I've been running the program ever since. And Leadership Stockton is California's oldest adult community leadership program. It's an 11-month program. We meet once a month, and we do different things around the community to learn about the history, diversity, justice system, politics, government, economy, education, human services, nonprofits. It's just an amazing way to get out there and get involved in the community. I think Loretta's a graduate. Class of 2009, my first year taking over the program after I graduated in 2008. So like I said, it's an amazing way. I am a Stocktonian, 4th generation. Thought I knew a lot about Stockton. I learn something new every year going through the program. It's amazing the places we get to go, the people we get to see, and the things we get to learn about Stockton and how to make it better. Because the people that are going to go through Leadership Stockton, they're the ones that are going to get out there and they're the doers. They're not the people who are going to sit on the sideline and say, oh, this is bad or this is wrong about Stockton. They say, okay, there's a problem. Let's fix it. What can we do? So along with the class days, the class does a community service project each year. They set their goals, their fundraising, they go out and raise money, and they get the project done. The past couple projects, class of 2020, Leadership Stockton class, they Mickey Grove Zoo. They turned an empty dirt space in the back into a place where they can do animal shows. They built a stage, a covered stage, put a mural on the wall, put some other signage and activities back there for people to come use, and so you can use it for birthday parties and animal shows and things like that at the zoo. The year before that, they did the Women's Center greenhouse. It's not a greenhouse for plants. It is next to the Dawn Emergency Shelter for battered women and children. It's named after someone whose last name was Green. But the greenhouse is where those people staying in the Dawn Shelter go for services and counseling and things like that. The house, it's an older house. It needed a lot of work. They came in, they knocked down some walls, reconfigured it, put in new flooring, put in new paint, and made it usable for these women and children that are going through such a hard time there. So that was that class. And then the last year before that, the class, they adopted the Children's Museum. They painted those big toy soldiers. They had faded over the years when they got them from Ad Art, and they got a little faded. So they got those painted, did some improvements around the Children's Museum, and then they also adopted the Pedesto Teen Center. They fixed the bowling alley there. They put in a dance room, put in a game room for the kids, got them some video games, and did a scholarship for a lot of the kids going through the Teen Center there. So the next Leadership Stockton class will start in August of 2022. Applications for the class will be posted soon. I'm waiting to confirm one last date. Hopefully I'll get that confirmed by this week so we can open up applications, because the application deadline will be June 10th. And then the end of June, early July, we'll do interviews, and then we select between 20 and 25 people for the class. And then that would start in August of 22 and run through June of 23. So if you're interested in Leadership Stockton program, give me your card afterwards. I'll put you on the list. When applications go live, you'll be one of the first to know here. And then if you have any other questions, you can ask me, or you can go to leadershipstockton.com for all the information about the program, and the application and the dates will be on there as soon as they're updated. So, thank you guys again. I know it's a lot of information. I'm just the first guy to go, but we'll get moving here. So thank you guys.
Thank you, Ken. That is a lot of information to get through. Next up, we have our very important Programs and Public Policy Director, Mr. Frank Carroll. And I'm going to ask Krista, will you hold that camera for a minute while Frank comes up?
Okay.
And I'm going to ask everyone else to turn to the page in your in your packet that says Programs to Better Your Business, because Frank is going to be talking about the programs to better your business.
Yes. Actually, I'm on page 3, 4, and 5. I'm kidding. I'm only on one page. Frank Farrell, Program and Public Policy Director. Thank you very much for coming out today. How's everybody doing down there? All right. I'll be turning around and talking to you as well. Okay. But well, welcome. Yeah, I staff several programs here at the Stockton Chamber on behalf of the membership. First, we're going to start with our Legislator Program, because I think it's one of the most important programs that we have. Our Government Relations Council. Usually I would pass the baton to Scott to talk about it. Hey, Scott, you want to talk about it? Okay. Scott's on my GRC. But our legislative platform is huge at our chamber. And we're developing a new platform as we speak, so we can be more aggressive in backing or supporting or opposing different pieces of legislation that's impacting the businesses, impacting your ability to. Yes.
Didn't you guys just recently write a letter about the retail organized crime thing?
Yeah, that was a few months ago.
Yeah, but
Smash and grab.
tell everyone about it.
Well, I will. That's not part of my prepared remarks, but I will introduce that here in a little bit. It's not all over. Hi, my name's Frank Farrell. I'm Stockton Chamber. It's nothing more important than our legislative platform at the chamber. Our Government Relations Council meets once a month right now. We vet bills, issues, regulations, and we pass on our recommendations to the full board of directors for ratification, to oppose or to support different pieces of legislation, like the retail. I don't have it in front of me, but the retail smash and grab bill that went through the state legislature. There's a lot of different bills that we're actively pursuing right now, which you'll see it's all integrated in the different programs in the chamber. One has to do with the SB 1383, which is organics and compost recycling, which is huge. It's going to hit every business out there. It's going to hit every county, every city, the whole state of California is going to have to comply with this bill. Reason why? Because the restaurants should be your next best friend, right? Because the Second Harvest Food Bank, they're going to be recipients of a lot of food that can't go to the landfill any longer if it's edible and perishables and whatnot. So they're going to they're part of the mechanism the state of California has to reduce what's going to the landfill and developing all that greenhouse gas and methane. So I'm going to do a little trash talking here today, Scott, just so you know. But our GRC meets once a month, and then we look at all the different pieces of legislation. We meet with our elected leaders. We just had Chairman Joaquin at our last GRC. We're going to be looking at a couple of bills and a couple of propositions on this next meeting next week, the 11th. So that's our GRC. I'd like to talk about our Green Team San Joaquin program now. Our Green Team San Joaquin is our sustainability program. We have different events. We have our, here comes a list of acronyms for you, okay? We have our Recon Team, which is our recycling energy area conservation team, where we're going out helping companies be certified green, right? We're looking at what's good, bad, and ugly about doing business in Stockton and San Joaquin County. But at the same time, we're checking out the lights, right? We're checking out, doing a little waste characterization, looking in the dumpsters in the back. We're running our fingers along picture frames to see if there's any PM 2.5 particulate matter, just floating around in the air that may accumulate on a picture frame. That tells us we need two things. Janitorial service needs to be improved, or you have leaky ducts in your HVAC system, right? But that stuff gets into your employee lungs, right? And then it becomes a healthcare issue. Workers' comp, employees can't be as productive as they could be. Which brings me into our next program, which is our FRESH program, which is our Fitness Rejuvenates Employee Sustainability and Health. FRESH. It's a fresh concept. What do you think, Roxy?
I think it's an awesome concept.
Awesome, because a healthy employee is going to be a more productive employee. Less absenteeism, right? Better morale, right? People are going to be happy, right, Joe? Yeah.
We need to keep those employees.
What?
We need to keep those employees.
Got to keep those employees healthy because they're going to be productive. If they're not productive, they're going to go see the RNs, right? They're going to go to the hospitals, so we want to keep them engaged. Wellness is a big part of all of our lives. We all want to be healthy. Who wants to be healthy? Everyone? Okay, cool. So we got that foundation going here. So that's a good thing. But so FRESH program I think is one of the bigger programs of the chamber. You're going to see it being developed more and more and more and more, especially in this post-pandemic era. The GUIDE program, which Tim we talked about earlier, the GUIDE is our newest program in the chamber, and GUIDE stands for Growing Unity, Inclusion, Diversity, and Equity. It's our DEI program at the chamber. Our Constitution says that all men or all people are created equal, and we have to take full advantage of our demographics here in Stockton and San Joaquin County. We're being very, very thoughtful and purposely trying to engage all sectors of our society, and we're trying to get the best out of everyone. That's GUIDE. Our Stockton Chamber Apprenticeship Program. I got a cheat sheet right here. Our Stockton Chamber Apprenticeship Program is how many people out here hiring? Raise your hand. Hiring? Anyone? If you're hiring your next employee, 50% off for 6 months of their employment. That's our CalWorks program, where we are putting CalWorks clients back into the workforce, and it's subsidized 50% of their salary for up to 6 months. So you have an opportunity to reduce your cost of doing business while helping someone get our public assistance. That's a good deal. What do you think? Okay, good. That's flip the page so I can see it. Thank you very much. We have our annual Rexpo coming up. What is everyone doing on May 13th?
Going to Rexpo.
Rexpo! That's right. Who's ready to Rexpo? Yeah, we're going to be Rexpoing out at the Guadalupe Bocce Club. Rexpo is our annual show. It's a recycling exposition, kind of pushed together, Rexpo. And we're going to be talking about SB 1383. We're going to be talking about California's vision of a circular economy. We're going to have a state of sustainability in education from the county superintendent of schools. And we have our keynote luncheon speaker is going to be Evan Edgar, who's the California Compost Coalition Executive Director of Sacramento. And he's going to tell us what we need to do to prepare for compliance and with 1383, which the Rexpo tagline this year is Rexpo T-minus 233. Because that's when, in 233 days from the date of the Rexpo, is when the enforcement can start for compliance. And the roofer here is going, oh, this is California again, huh? It's it's a very important work we do. We do two things at the chamber, and strip away all the parties that Roxy has and Tim throws, and all the sexy stuff, right? We do two things. Reduce the cost of doing business and increase your profit margins. And that's why everyone in this room is in business, correct? I mean, and our chamber is your next employee. You have 35 employees. We're your 36th employee. Consider us your 36th employee. So if you have any regulatory issues or anything, give us a call, right? If you have any issues regarding employees, give us a call. If we don't have the answer, we can get you the answer, because we have 850 of our closest friends are members. And it goes over every single kind of business. Now, I'm glad we have a notary. You and I, with all you, got a couple things that need to be done. But, so just reach out to us. Okay? I'm here till Thursday. Try to be open.
Thank you, Greg. These programs have been developed by Greg, so we really appreciate having him on our staff. Next up, we have our ambassador chair, Melissa Gomes.
Welcome. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about our ambassador programs. We meet here on the first Thursday of each month. We meet at 8 a.m. in conjunction with the Liaison Committee. The Ambassador Committee is the welcoming committee, if you will, of the Chamber of Commerce. So what we do is we attend ribbon cuttings, anniversary celebrations, mixers, any of the events the Chamber's holding so that we can get to meet new members and get them to introduce to other members of the Chamber so that we can all do business together. And so if you are interested in getting more information, definitely let me know. But it's a great way to get connected and meet a lot of other business owners and decision makers within different organizations, and encourage you to join. It's a lot of fun.
Introduce our liaison co-chairs, Scott Grappius and Susan Cruz.
Yes, hi. So I guess Tim already gave lots of information, if I don't slap Gloria in the face here, about our liaison committee, but basically we go out and meet the business owners on behalf of the Chamber. We let them know about all the programs that you have heard about so that they're aware of what's going on and how they can participate and benefit in the Chamber. So these are individual surveys, so if you're someone who wants to meet the business decision makers of the businesses that are members of the Chamber, then join us a little bit earlier every first Thursday at 8 o'clock, and you'll be able to choose who you would like to go visit and talk to them about the Chamber, and then you can perhaps go do business with them later as you build that relationship. Did you say anything? Okay, that's it.
Thank you. I wasn't able to be here, Kathy Duma, but we do meet the second and fourth Thursday of the month for business networking. We share leads. It's a circle of influence group to develop trusted circle of influence, and we generally meet at a Chamber restaurant. For the month of May, we'll be meeting at Dave Wong's in the back room, so we'll be having a really delicious lunch and having time to share leads and get to know each other and refer business. We also have on the third Wednesday of the month a Chamber Educational Series. This month, Miles Davis Harris, or Miles Harris.
Different kind of business.
Yes. Well, I did put him on him, but anyway, he'll be presenting on how to obtain and retain employees without breaking the bank. So come on out to the Chamber conference room. You do need to register online because lunch will be sponsored. It's a free lunch. Next up is one of our favorite people, Miss Krista Griffith from Visit Stockton.
Thank you, Roxy. I always tell my boss that she introduces me better than he does. So, I am Krista Griffith. I am on the board at Stockton Civic Theater. I also do marketing for Octavio's Restaurant, and I am the office manager at Visit Stockton. If you are not aware of what Visit Stockton is, it is the DMO of Stockton, which stands for Destination Marketing Organization. I always say that we're the biggest promoters and the biggest cheerleaders of Stockton. So what we do and how we are funded is through the hotels. So whenever you stay at a local hotel, there's a tax that goes into the room rate, and then that's how we are funded to promote the city. That being said, we bring beautiful, wonderful events into the city. Currently, we have some NCAA championships, some golf, some disc golf, some water polo. We are doing Feast at the Fox tomorrow, where we close off the street in front of the Bob Hope Theater, and we put on a beautiful farm to fork dinner that is hosted by the Culinary Arts Department at Delta College. All the proceeds for that event go back to them. Then we are also, like Tim said, doing the Stockton Flavorfest. And what that is it is a festival on May 14th and 15th at the Weber Point Event Center. And it is a celebration of our diversity and our culture. So we're gonna have a mariachi band and a ballet folkloric band and dancers and music and food. There's going to be over 40 vendors, and it is all going to be helped, thank you so much because I'm in charge of volunteers, by the local nonprofits and churches and organizations. What's wonderful about this is that 100% of the proceeds of this huge festival are going back to the organizations that volunteer for us. So I've reached out, we have about 40 organizations and 670 volunteers. Please do sign up. You are in a great area. The Chamber is going to be hosting the craft beer and wine tent. There's going to be a drag brunch on Sunday in that area. It's going to be fun and flavorful, so please get involved. What we also do is, being that we promote the city, we have these fun things that we do throughout the town. So we do passes. They're digital passes. There's one for a taco trail where you go to all these different taco areas and you check in, and then we send you fun prizes to promote the economy. Then we have an arts trail. If you've seen downtown, there's a bunch of murals alongside, and then there's also beautiful pieces of art. You go and you check in on your phone, and then we send you a fun prize for that. And also for our farmers markets. If you go to farmers markets, we're going to give you a wonderful prize once you check into a few of those. And then shout out to Wesley. He created Brick City Bucket List, which is a fun little guy who is going to take you throughout the city and show you some fantastic places that you need to see if you come to Stockton. Then we also do Beer Week and Restaurant Week and Arts Week, so get involved with your community. On our website at visitstockton.org, you can send me a description, submit your event, and we have a local community calendar as well as a calendar that is for tourists, because that's what we want to make sure that we're promoting the city for people to come in and spend their money. So if you have a ribbon cutting, if you have a sale, please submit it to a submit your event button on our events calendar. And then on every Wednesday, we send out an email. It's called the Woo. If you don't get that, please sign up for it. It tells you all the fantastic things that we have on our events calendar to go and do and see within the city. Then we also do Brewfest. If you haven't been to the Brewfest, you should go. It's the Weber Point Event Center, and it is a local breweries come in. We do music, dancing, and lots of beer. So that being said, I'm sure I missed maybe one or two things, but welcome to the Chamber. This is a great group of people to mingle and mix with and be involved in your community.
We have just a couple more things to go over real quickly. Tools for you to use to market your business. If you would, get your phone out real quick, and I'll show you how to get the, thank you guys for being here.
And happy National Small Business Week, everybody.
Happy National Small Business Week, everybody. Woo! Okay, grab your phone, go to your apps, and look for Chambermaster. Everyone, come on, ambassadors too. I want you to download the Chambermaster Member Information Center app. This is a place where you can register for the events. You can get the information that you can get on our website. This is a place where you'll find all the information for the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce.
That's what I thought.
Chambermaster.
Yes.
Who's got it? Awesome.
Is it the purple one?
It's the purple one, yes.
Oh, it is.
Okay, no, we don't want that one. We want the one for you guys. That's the purple thing. Username and password.
First one to get
Cool.
is a new card.
Yeah, first one to get gets a new card. Let me know if it's letting you in. I may have sent you to the wrong one. Yeah. Oh, no, it's the member plus one. That's the one. Dang it, I sent you to the wrong one. My note just said Chambermaster on my thing. Member plus. Member plus.
Not with the rug.
The Chambermaster one is the one I use to take your payments.
So what is it called?
Member plus.
Oh.
Chambermaster Member Plus.
Chambermaster Member Plus. That's how you guys can get in. If you haven't received your login and password from me yet, email me so I can send it to you. Most of you have it because you registered for this. But you can log in with your login and password and begin using all the online tools right there on your phone. So you can update your business information, check out the business directory, email other members right there from your phone, post jobs, post deals, post member-to-member deals. I know y'all are working on getting it downloaded.
The instructions were excellent.
Sorry, Scott. I had to get you the right one. Now that you have it, all right, you ambassadors over there, are you getting it? The member plus? Yeah? Member plus. That one? You got it, Loretta? You in the car?
What the hell?
You in the car. Okay, that was instruction number 2. Instruction number 1. Are we having fun? How many ribbon cuttings do we have this month? That was for the ambassadors only. Okay. For those of you who are new, we have ribbon cuttings. You're welcome to show up. We have one on May 11th for Family Resource and Referral Center at 3127 Trans World Drive. We have one on May 12th at Aspen Dental on Pacific Avenue across from Sherwood Mall. May 19th, yeah, but there's one on 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. So when I get a little confused about my numbers, I apologize. Okay, so next up, still on your phone, open your Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn, whatever social media you use, go to it, find the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce, and like us. And say hello. Don't just like us. Make a comment. Say hi. Make sure people see you. Post your business there in the comments. Make sure that you are being seen by the almost 4,000 followers that we have. Those are the 2 things that we needed to do today. If you need help getting into your member plus login, let me know and I'll be happy to help you.
Is it an email?
Yes. I'll send it to you. All right. And this is on Facebook Live, you guys. At least I didn't fall down this time. Okay. So with that, thank you all for being here this morning. Welcome to your Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Let's see you tonight at Oakmont of Brookside. Have a wonderful day.
So what is it like the lifespan? I look like, is it? It's a. They are. Is it like